It's funny that for a genre that is so tied to a specific time that it would feel timeless. Why do you think that is? Why is disco timeless?
To me, I mean, I am the last person on the stage who should answer this question. But here I go. Well, I think disco is timeless because, like, of all the musical genres, disco's assumption is that you want to dance. Which, what a nice assumption for a genre of music to make. Like, when people get together, they like to do some grooving. And I think that that's just like, that's timeless because I too believe that about people.
I'm going to go down the line and ask everybody the same question. Why is disco timeless?
I think disco is timeless probably because there's something when you, and not all disco, we're talking about great disco and Bee Gees and MJ and you know, the best ABBA and stuff. It's when you can combine like an incredible melody and like a musical and a vocal performance with like a beat that you can just like, it's gonna drive everyone to the dance floor. You're sort of hitting everything. You're hitting dance, you're hitting euphoria, you're hitting melody and arrangement, and I think that's why.
I'm serious. I want everyone's answer in this.
My gosh, well, going in, you know, one after the other makes it much harder, but so I think you've got the hardest job of all. But I think disco for me, there's always an air of nostalgia, and again, with the dance, with the feeling, the way it makes you feel, the way you want to move, the way it connects people. There was such a freedom to disco music, and I think that's the most powerful thing. There was a real community around disco, and it really brought people together, and that's why I think it's timeless.
I mean, there's little to add, but I think for me, like a lot of the disco I resonate with is story-based as well. I think like ABBA, we talked about, like has so much storytelling at the same time as you're dancing to it, and that's always pulled me back to disco over and over again. So.
And but just like to keep going. Now I'm inspired. No, but I think disco also is really tribute to disco. But I do think there's a kind of quality of it where it's not a music that is exclusionary. Like it's a music that is inviting everyone. It's why it plays like people at weddings. It's for your grandma and for you. Like everyone can dance. Like it's not a music that says we don't want your moves. It's a music that says come bring your moves.